friends. Hello, how are you? Welcome to any new it's like, oh my goodness, how many times can I start this? So I'm not going to stop and cut this again. So hello everybody, I am Terry. I live in Michigan with my husband Jerry. We've been married 43 years. Our two kids are grown and they both are married, and we have 3 grandchildren. We have 2 grandsons and a granddaughter, and they are 15, 10, and 8, soon to be 16, 11, and 9. But anyways, I just wanted to come on. It is Wednesday. It is 88 degrees out. We live in the center part of Michigan. We are 30 minutes, or basically 30 minutes, 30 miles from Grand Rapids, which is northward. Kalamazoo is south, and then Lansing is off to the right towards Detroit, and to the left is Holland, kind of more up. But anyways, I'm in the sunroom today. The air is on in the house. I got the ceiling fan going in the sunroom. The sunroom does not have heat or air except for the ceiling fan, and I just love being out here because it's all windows. So it's a little dark right now because the sun is, we got trees along that side there. The sun is overhead that way, and then it keeps going behind some clouds. But I just wanted to come on and just say that for breakfast in my smoothies, I always do skim milk, a cup worth for 3 points. I do 0% Greek yogurt and a serving size of that, and then I have frozen fruit, and then I have a banana that is blended, and I count that for 3 points. And so that is the 6 points. And then my turkey salads, my salads always seem to be about the same. A subscriber or a friend on here said sweet and savory. I never looked at it that way, but I guess it is though. There's always turkey, there's always croutons, a little bit of cheese, some raisins, an apple in it, bacon bits, turkey, dressing. The dressing is always Bolthouse Ranch dressing. I'm pretty plain as far as foods go. It seems like the older I've gotten, the more certain vegetables don't agree with me anymore. I love cucumbers, I love green peppers, I love all that stuff, onions and stuff. But now that I am going to be 65 in the end of June, my body just doesn't like them. I can eat them, but I'll get terrible pains and everything within a few hours, and it's not worth it. So I slowly have had to cut those out, so I'm pretty limited on my vegetables that I can eat. That doesn't upset my tummy. But anyways, I just wanted to come on and just say that yesterday I said I was discouraged. I'm always discouraged if the scale doesn't show big numbers. I've always been that way. I am thankful for the 0.2, even though I had, I was in my negative numbers for what I ate, only because, you had ice cream that was 20 some points or something like that for a small. And I always say, it just seems like every food I like is high points. Well, yeah, it is for a reason. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be in the position I am of being overweight. And so my original goal was to lose 100 pounds, and that would put me, if I go to where my doctor says, she said her and I agreed on 185, only because she says you haven't been under 100 pounds in 20 plus years, and you might find that you might be okay in the 200s, like 210, 220, something like that. But we'll say 185, and I started this at 298, And I kept on. I originally lost, before the pandemic, I lost 63 pounds. I was down to 237. And I can remember, feeling good, sleeping good, more active, and didn't hurt as much, and all that stuff. And then the pandemic hit, and of course I put back on 30 of that 63. Yeah, pretty close to 30. And so now I'm at 34 pounds off, and I was so discouraged. And when I talked to my doctor about it, she said, but Teri, you kept off at least 30 pounds if you look at it that way. So, and it's not like I totally gave up, or I would have put it all back on, but it was creeping up towards that 270 mark again, and I didn't want to go that way. I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. So of course I think that I do 100% wonderful, and every time I get on that scale once a week, it should show a 5-pound loss. Or maybe a 2-pound loss. But because I always see everybody that is doing this and they're dropping weight, it just seems like melted butter, and I struggle, and I have to remember that I have a lot of health issues myself, and I take medications that a couple of them are known to make you gain weight. I'm thankful I'm not a diabetic. My sister is, and my mom. I don't have to, my A1C is right where it's supposed to be. I am glucose intolerant. That just means that, my fasting blood sugars are never perfect. But when I hit 237, 235, when I lost that 63 pounds, my doctor said I was no longer glucose intolerant. My blood pressure medication that I'm on, she cut that right down in half and was talking about taking me off from that. And I take cholesterol medicine, and I'm sure I'll have to continue that. I take thyroid medicine. I know I'll have to take that. But then when I put that 30 pounds back on, my blood pressure started creeping up to the point where she put it back to the normal that originally I was on, to doubling it almost. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. So, and I'm getting older, and I don't move as much like I used to. And I'm very, very sedentary. And on the days that I feel good, I will, clean house, pick up, move more, just on purpose. And on the days that I am down and depressed, or my body just hurts, I sit and I don't move. So any type of weight loss is great. But so I just wanted to come on, and I think it was Anna that said to reset my weight loss, my body, is to change up some my foods. And I am a creature of habit, always have been. So I was sitting here today trying to think how I could change things up. I know I can change breakfast up, and I can change lunch up, because I'm on cholesterol medicine. The doctor does not want me to have, like if I had bread for breakfast and I know I'm going to have a potato for supper, I can't have it at lunch, or vice versa. But doesn't mean that I can't have high protein for breakfast. Doesn't mean I can't have, fruits and cottage cheese, and maybe some carrots or something, or I don't know, or scrambled eggs with spinach in it. I can't do the peppers because I would be in pain for the next 2 days. So but I am going to try that. I am going to try switching it up. I think I'll try it with my breakfast first, because I have salad fixings I got to use up, because I don't want that to go bad, because food isn't cheap. And so I will try that. when in the summer we grill a lot, and Jerry always does a potato with everything, and so I'm trying to switch that up and maybe just do a vegetable with whatever meat we have, because we always have a vegetable, but Jerry loves a potato and he'll have a vegetable. But for example, my husband will sit there, and if we grill, like for Memorial Day, we grilled that steak. He had bought coleslaw and he had bought potato salad, and then he was going to do a baked potato, and then he said, do you want some baked beans? And I said, land's sakes, how hungry are you, man? I said, no, no, no. See, the sun just went under the clouds, so it got dark. And I said, no. I said, we don't need the baked beans. And I said, we don't need the potato, because I said, you got potato salad and you got coleslaw. And if you want anything else, there's applesauce and cottage cheese in there, for heaven's sake. So we didn't have potatoes that day. But, and, you know, and it was hard for me because I really love coleslaw and I could make my own, but it's just the two of us. And he bought a small container of it, and potato salad, and I love them both, but I measured out a 1/4 cup. I mean, he's learned not to say anything anymore, and I just took that 1/4 cup measurement and I just sat there and, you know, scooped it out, and it was, you know, of course, half the points. And I could sit there and say, oh my Lanta, I'm being penalized because, you know, he can eat whatever he wants, or anybody can eat what they want. But you know what? I was okay with that. I got more than just a bite, you know, and it helped me stay within my points. So I just wanted to come on and say I am thinking, what can I do and change things up. Today I did walk around inside the house for a good 5 minutes, and this afternoon I did the same thing. Yeah, I could go on the treadmill. Ain't going to happen right now. I'm not going to go outside. In the mornings, it's rough on me with this high pressure. It messes up with my sinuses and makes me feel a little off balance, if you know what I mean. And so my solution is that when I get up, I have to walk and do stuff. You know, whether it's just walking from one room all the way to the other end of the house and back 4 times. It is more movement than I did the day before. So that's what I'm doing right now, and it's just a little bit, but it's something. So today I also, because this is going to be a chatty one because I'm up to 13, but I also wanted to show you some of my crafts I've been doing, because the crafts help me too. It keeps me out of the food. It keeps me from thinking that stinking thinking on everything. So you've been seeing my poncho. I've been showing pictures of it, but I wanted to show you this. I just dropped the hook. So anyway, so this is the poncho right here. And I am on the 3rd round of it, and it is color changing, and this is light white thread. It's like 4 little strands in there. So but that's the poncho. So I've been working on that. There is one more round. I think in a round there's like 7 or 8 rows that goes around, so it's more of a lace thing, and it's lightweight. And then and I'll insert a picture of the pattern in here too. And then I bought some yarn to make a market bag, and I'll insert a picture on that too. My daughter, and I don't think she watches my videos, I bought some yarn. It's called Lion Brand 24/7 cotton. So it is, this was in the aqua. This is such a pretty, and this makes good washcloths. And this one is 100 grams. but I bought it in the aqua and I got it in the orchid, and then I got it in white because this market bag's got 3 colors in it. So I am kind of working on that. I am on the part right now of the bottom of it where you increase it all the time, so it will be a basket or a bag, because I think this is the last one, and then it will start it'll start going, you know, it'll start looking like a bag. Once you start going up and up, it'll start looking like a bag. So I've been working on that, been all over the place, but you know, it's kind of like my weight loss journey, kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's why I started this channel, because I don't have meetings. I do online. I don't have anybody who's doing Weight Watchers with me, and you know, I do get a little bit envious when I hear people say how they have a group and how they have someone to bounce things off back and forth, because I just don't have that. I have Jerry, and bless his heart, you know, he doesn't do Weight Watchers, and all he can do is just listen, basically. I mean, he does respond and stuff, but like, he's, you know, he wouldn't mind losing 20 pounds, and he's lost his 20 pounds before, but he is so much more active than I am, and he just loses it quicker. Men always do, it seems like. Maybe not, but it just seems like it. Anyways, my man does. But I'm gonna try his thing though. At nighttime, our snacks for both of us are awful, and what he has told himself, and I'm going to try this, is that we have our supper, and then we always think right after we have supper we have to have some type of sweet, whether it's a cookie or whatever. And he has told himself, no, you're going to wait until 8 p.m. at night, and then if you're still hungry at 8 o'clock, because then that's been a good 2.5 hours since supper, then he'll allow himself to have something. And he said it doesn't mean it needs to be those cookies. Now for him it could be, and for me it could be, I could say the same thing, and if I'm still hungry, you know, I've got fruits, I got carrots, I don't have much vegetables, I don't have yogurts this week either, but you know, I do have some jellos. I mean, there's different things I can do. I can remember having I would take just a banana and cut it up in the light Cool Whip and have that as a snack, or with some blueberries. I know it's all berries, but you know, you use what you got. So I'm going to try that. I've got watermelon and stuff in there I've been eating, and so I'm going to try to do that, see if that helps. I did notice last night I was not hungry at all, and 10 o'clock came around. I mean, we stay up until 11:30 at night, and 10 o'clock came around, and I thought, you know what, how about going and get some of those Lucky Charms just to munch on? And I sat there and I thought to myself, do you really need those? You're not hungry, you're kind of stuffed. You really don't need to eat just to eat, because maybe you're bored, you know. But I didn't. I was so proud of myself. I didn't. So, but then the other thing, and this is going to be a long video, and all I'm going to do after this is just show you what I ate for supper, and then I'll probably close it out. So the 2 books I got this one is called Dear Selma, a World War II love letter romance, and this is a true story. The daughter and father, once the mom passed away, they discovered all these love letters that the husband wrote to his wife back in World War II, and I think there was 276 of them. So they are basically, the pages are the love letters That's basically all it is. So I got this I got it off from Amazon, and I'll insert a picture of everything on here. And then the other one was the Oprah's book club of this year, and it's called The Covenant of Water. I did not read the other one, but I just got this one. It's over 700 pages. It really, really sounds good. I got this off from Amazon too. Yep, they're both hardcovers. I'll probably start with this one first, because I did start reading the first page or two of it, and it already caught my attention. So those are the books that I got. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. I have yacked your ear off. If you're still watching, thank you. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed to me, please do. And please comment. I do enjoy the comments. And tell me what you are doing if you are on a weight loss thing. How are you doing? How is your journey going? And if you are a crafter, what kind of crafts do you like to do? I just like to do a lot of stuff. In the winter months, I do a lot of sewing. I also do knitting socks. I just ordered some yarn for a summer shirt to knit. I mean, I'm just all over the place, but it keeps me busy. And as long as I can do it right now, and I know that there's going to come a time I can't do that, but for right now I can. So I'm going to do whatever I can do to try to keep this weight going and going down, and not this, and that's always going to go this way, I know, but I want it to continue to go this way but go down. So anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you guys have a great day or night whenever you see this, and I will see you at supper time. Thanks, friends.